morning, Trinidad Tobago, Ojo World. We welcome you. Come in.
All the light bell up.
Come in. All the come in.
All the bell up the life.
It's time for Mars versus Venus. Of course, this is where we bring couples closer together. I love you, baby. Or we drive them further apart. Get out my house!
How is always anyways?
Somebody always had a pack.
Yeah, but it's
Somebody's always had a pack. You are either the packy or the put out
I packing on my couch and thing. I put in the house too. I packing everything. TV, everything packing, not just clothes.
Today's topic, something that we have touched on over the years, but you know, every so often we need to touch up on it. Forgiveness in relationships.
yeah. We're dealing with forgiveness, either maturity and forgiveness in relationships.
You know, maturing and letting go things that, could be detrimental in long term or short term in a relationship. And you know, when you forgive, you sometimes you really have to, you can't keep bringing it up every minute, you know. Forgiveness in relationships. What is forgivable? What is an unforgivable act in a relationship?
There's no act in the world that's unforgivable in the eyes of the
Don't
Lord.
study nonsense.
The eyes of the Lord.
No.
Don't study nonsense.
And you are not God.
I am not God.
So you,
Which
anything
is a good
anybody
point.
do, you're supposed to just humble yourself.
I always say,
Humble yourself.
even in one of the most
Don't
popular
study
prayers,
nonsense. That's one.
Humble yourself.
the Our Father, right?
Who art in heaven.
Right? We always ask for forgiveness. We always asking God for forgiveness. We do wrong things, but we never willing to forgive those closest
Well,
to us.
once you stop forgiving in a relationship, that is the end of that, you know. Once you make up your mind to stop forgive, we'll go on there. Yeah. As you stop forgiving, that is the end of that day. You start to build up over the years. You ain't forgive for something since 2015. Then something come and happen 2018, 2020, something happen again, and you don't look for forgiveness. Your relationship in trouble. But I don't agree with what you're saying there, Jaiga.
What's that?
Nah, you can't forgive for every single thing.
You have to be able to.
You could forgive, you know.
You have to.
But
You have to.
you could also move on with your life as well.
You have to.
And say, I forgive, but it ain't working.
You have to be able to forgive, my friend.
Forgive and forget.
You have to
Or
forget.
just to forgive.
To forgive, you have to, you have to dig deep and be the bigger person.
I say, you could forgive,
You have to be the bigger
but
person.
that don't mean I have to be with you.
Be the bigger person.
Oh, okay.
You
So
understand?
you forgiven, but
There are certain things you could forgive. You could forgive everything.
Forget everything,
But
man. Everything.
That don't mean we have to be together.
and this is about your makeup and how everybody's different. You know, something that you might think is so small and insignificant. Why are you so upset about that? But maybe it triggered something that has deeper issues.
Yeah, that happens.
You know,
Happens plenty to women. Simplest of things happen, and
Why you have to try it for women? It's straight across the board.
Nah, it's
Mostly
mostly all
women,
you.
mostly
Mostly
What do you
all you.
mean mostly women?
Yeah, mostly with all you.
Mostly
You
women.
men are the most petty creatures out there.
Thank you.
And
It's your
y'all-
opinion.
And,
Thank you.
and y'all could get triggered by the slightest little
And you
thing.
talking about not bringing up thing. Well, it does bring up thing all the time, boy.
You bring up
Well,
things
just
that
be
you
waiting up for the opportunity to throw
you
things in
just still
people's
talk
face.
about thing that you happened to do when you was 19 with your first boyfriend. You still bring up all now on this
She
shit.
know to about the Chinese man this morning.
This
self.
morning, you always bringing up something, and look how long ago that was. You in a happy, stable marriage for the past 17
Why you
years,
watch- why
but
you
you
watch
still
me
upset for a man who knock on your door for a plant
I
China.
am.
You watching me like that?
All here, and you
Why
want to
you
talk
watching
about
me
me?
like that?
You just still come here. Imagine he knocking on my door for stinking, but it's his. The fact of the matter, it was his. He deserves it. If he wants it back, give it to him.
But like only have more issues letting it go than me, because I can't remember the last time I talked about the
Nah,
plan.
you just bring it up.
You just bring it
see a
up
memory, you see
periodically.
a
That's
memory,
what
you
I'm
just
telling
bring it
you.
up.
Well, that's just my
Sporadically,
point.
you bring it up.
That is my point. You see, if a woman say her last relationship, man treat her like crappy, horn all over the place, she gave him all his love, that kind of thing, right? And then the next man come along and talk the same kind of, she would be guarded. But if he do any kind of suspicious behavior, not saying that he doing anything, it could trigger something in her that could kind of.
Like
I
baggage.
want to ask something.
Like baggage and trauma.
wanna
you
ask
bring it
something.
into
That's
the
exactly,
relationship.
and
You said
sometimes
something
you think
just
you
now.
forgive, but maybe you don't really.
You said something just now, right,
Yes.
Nicole? And I want to ask. I just want to clarify. Is it okay if you could clarify something for me?
Yes.
You said something just now that yes, Malachi just be horn all over the place, and women love to use that phrase.
What?
He horn all over the place. And
I
Because
thought we're not
it's
using that word
eggs.
anymore on the show.
Oh, we not. Entanglement all over the place. Don't
Well,
sound the same.
well, I wanna know
He entangled all over the place.
what is horn me all over the place? What is that exactly?
Horn you all over the place
Mm-hmm.
is feeling that you were in a committed relationship with a man, but he was seeing 3-4 other women. That is what that is.
But if the 3-4 woman was like,
well, you come in to stand up there and
I'm asking, I'm just trying to clear, so I can't clear nothing up now.
Clear.
So I'm
clear.
saying, if the alleged
Oh, wow.
the
You
alleged
working with Gary?
other women
Uh-huh.
were all in the same diaspora. Let's say, for instance, in St. Augustine.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Uh-huh. Everybody
And
lives in
everybody's
St.
St. Augustine. How is that all over the place?
I want a recount again. I want a recount.
I find you all use a lot of
the
things
real-
out of context,
The
though.
real question is what were you not providing for this man that he needed 4 other females?
Wow.
All over St. Augustine.
4, you're saying?
All they live in
not
Dago.
1 and 4?
All they live in Dago. He had a
What
Pazzi
I
lighthouse.
wasn't doing.
Hold
Do
on.
some internal searching.
I have
don't
to do
understand that.
internal search.
He had for him to leave the lighthouse. Nikki, all in Dago good. Imagine all they live in, wait that popular road in Dago again. Where we wash can thing. Oh God, oh God.
Montcoco Road.
Nana Coco, oh God. Off the main road, off the main road.
Roads,
4, you know what you're talking about? You know by Starlight?
Nah.
Bagatelle?
Nah. Where the
Rich
far as
Plain?
the boys Rich Plain.
Right.
Oh, Rich Plain?
Right.
Uh-huh.
Imagine in Rich Plain. You live in good in Rich Plain. And you have to leave Rich Plain. Come out here. Then come up the road. Pass the lighthouse to go gusting that tree, girl. Something is not, that's not the man problem. That is you. That is you.
SJ says, and I quote him this morning. Where he going? SJ? Oh. You know when you see something? All right. If you never heal from what hurt you, you'll bleed on people who didn't cut you. Heal yourself, communicate what you need, and respect the boundary.
True that. That's facts.
No, but it's true.
That's facts.
That forgiveness, it should come with healing. But many times we think we've healed from it, but we haven't, and it
Because we try
spills
to heal
into
ourselves, though. That's the problem.
It spills into the other relationship.
Especially in our society, it's taboo to not ask for help now. So we try to heal ourselves and and self-healing isn't always the best way. So you feel yourself, yeah, I have it
people
together.
that study for that.
I get it together, I get to have it already. Ting, ting, ting. And then bam, you start to go with somebody, and then all of a sudden you got the whole excuse. And you're not communicating with them. And like I see people say things like, if you don't know what I'm thinking, we can't work.
That's nonsense.
Am I Jesus Christ? How the hell am I supposed to
Well, I
know
always
what
say
you're
that.
thinking?
Jesus Christ don't even know what you're thinking.
Yeah, I
unless you
always
tell
tell
him.
women that
Unless you tell him.
women, they cannot read our minds. We as women,
You
we
really
know
don't
it.
know?
So you
really
couldn't
don't know?
realize that I wasn't.
So you really don't
So
know
you
what
really
you do?
don't know me then? How the hell I gonna know you if you know? Please, you're out, boy.
You really don't know? You really don't know
You know
what
what I
you do?
tell people? The key, I think, to a long, healthy relationship is very simple. No mind games. Think about it. No mind games. All you're not on no mind games.
And
I'm not
competition.
pulling this over you. All of that is mind games. We need to stop the mind games between relationships. You must try and work out what I vex for and mind games.
Just say it. Just
So
come
is-
straight
is-
and say
is-
it.
Is a lion considered part
Mind
of mind games?
I think that should be the topic
I
generally.
think
mind
lying- I
games
think-
in relationships.
I think lying
because
is essential in a relationship.
what stupidness you talking now? Let me explain yourself to me, Rodel.
You cannot say things like that.
I want him to explain. I
You
don't
cannot
understand.
come
Have
on
you
Mars
ever
versus
lied-
Venus
wait
and
now,
say
wait now.
lying is
Nikki,
part of a
yeah.
relationship.
Nikki,
I understand what
Not-
you're saying, Rudy.
not
Little white lies.
Yes, little white lies.
Omissions,
is-
maybe.
Exactly.
I will say
What
omissions.
I'm saying is, have you ever lied to Jerry?
Yes.
Of course.
Right, you have the longest standing relationship on this show, and
Nikki's
you are
a
saying
liar.
openly, yes, you are a
How
liar.
is Risha is a liar?
He's a liar.
You say you just like to take
He's a
things and
liar,
then
he's
take
a
over
liar.
and stretch it out.
But you said you lie, so AKA you're a liar.
But when you say the song dirty and nasty and
How?
undercover,
No, that's very derogatory, Nicole. How could you say that?
how that
Is your name not Nicole? Is your name not Nicole?
Yes.
So if I say, oh, Nicole said this, how is that a lie?
Oh, you make it so you add
No,
pepper and
no,
seasoning
no,
to
I
it.
did not. I did not. He asked a simple question, Nicole, have you ever lied to Jerry? Yes. So I then in turn said, Nikki's a liar. Did I lie?
No mind games. No mind games. I think that is the.
But who you think play the most mind games in relationships though? If he's flipping it to
Women.
mind games.
Women.
Women play the most.
Women.
Especially ones who come into
Women.
a fresh relationship after being hurt in the last one.
Yeah. Mhm.
Because what they do is plant seeds to try and create a narrative.
I think women could.
They plant some of the biggest seeds. Listen, when a woman plants a seed,
If a woman
right,
is planned to best friend to see if you go check
you
them.
telling me
Yeah.
Or offer them a plate of this
It happened
and
to me
see-
already.
What?
women plant the kind of
Baiting you on
seeds?
social
Oh,
media.
yeah.
Yeah, baiting you on social media.
I
did
have
that
seen
already.
some seeds planted already that, you know, them old coconut tree down mirror and thing, it's stronger than that, you know. You see when a woman plant a seed, because especially if you meet a girl just in the midst of her recovering from a bad breakup, she will automatically spill. She tells you all the negative things about said individual. She tells you about all her hurt, and she regurgitates this hurt over and over and over. What she's doing is planting a seed of do not think for a second, and then
Step
tell
out
you
that
now
box.
in that moment, these are the things that will make me comfortable. So you now trying to adjust your actions. You no longer yourself. You're trying to please an image or a narrative that she has placed in your mind. So you're trying to operate in that space. And that's where the whole thing will start bad immediately. Because you're trying to be, right? Because any man meeting a woman on level playing ground, he will want to be respectable.
Right.
He will want to have a fair start. But when she
Hell
start
no.
planting these little seeds, you know,
Blame those roll
competing
over,
with
you know.
somebody who not even there, which
Blame-
is her hurt. So you know, battling her hurt, you trying to be you, and then you have not even given the opportunity to speak on your behalf to say, well, listen, I myself had issues, or I myself. So you
Your
never
issues.
get a
woman-
chance to
a
talk
woman-
about you.
You're a sis.
Your responsibility now, and then time to fly fast. In a snap of a finger is 9 months of seeing each other. So
Yeah.
you now have to figure out, how can I make her happy? Because as a man, it is your responsibility,
responsibility.
to make this person comfortable,
And vice
to keep
versa.
this person happy. But it's vice versa, Nicole. But a woman believes in her heart, let's be honest, that her happiness comes first. Because you are a man, you need to deal your work with your thing. You see me? You gotta take care of me, but you see what your child mother and them do you, that ain't not my business. But I never make no child for you.
A woman feelings is like a postpaid account.
What?
He blame those rollover. Yeah, whoever that man do her
Yeah,
in the
facts.
last relationship,
Facts.
you are responsible for all of that now, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You
It's
ain't
not
do
you.
nothing, you know.
Why you keep emphasizing women? Don't you think men have baggage too? That
Yes, they
rules
do,
over
but
us?
understand this. It's never a case of a man coming and planting a seed. It's always because how society is, Nicole, man and woman. You hear what they say? Man and woman. They don't say woman and man.
Men.
Man and woman. So in essence, the man's responsibility in coming into, I talk about this in the initial talking to a woman, getting to know each other. The woman normally puts the slate, put the things, write out everything that has happened and all her traumas and the things she's went through, because she's preparing herself not to go through that again. And you, as the man, takes it upon yourself. It is now your responsibility to ensure it doesn't happen to her. You don't get a chance to express your traumas.
Well, I disagree.
That happens later
I
on,
know,
Nicole.
because men don't open up and
Not
show-
all men. Not all
Most
men. Men don't get the
and
chance
show-
to. They don't get the
most
chance
men-
to.
No, it's
Most
not
men-
about chance. It's about men coming in to terms
And
with
being-
their feelings
and being vulnerable
and
in
being
relationship.
vulnerable and opening
Yeah.
up. You know how much man
Most-
I went out to never open them out.
most
And
men-
they
most
like,
men must
"Dummy,
operate-
open your mouth. Let me see what's going
Most
on
men does
inside that big
operate.
head of yours."
Most men does operate
It's
like
a vulnerable man out there,
like
so
a
they talk.
prepaid account, right?
Yeah.
Most men does operate like a prepaid
Okay,
account.
yeah.
If I get a top up, I good.
Good.
Are you ready to face the world? If I get top up, worst yet if I get a little bonus. If I put 20 and I get a bonus for the month. Jeez, I
You
mean, I
just
good
good.
to go.
Good. And
I good to go.
And I think this, when people come into relationships, everybody has baggage, right? Most of the times, you've been in some relationship before. Yeah, she horn you, he horn you, he was this, she was that, and people come in. So we have to learn if we want to come in.
I think men walk with
We have to
men
learn
walk
to
with
let
baggage
go
as well.
some of that baggage.
Men walk with baggage as well, but they don't let the woman tote it.
So you're saying women come in with plenty baggage and they say, hey, Roddy, hold that bag there for me.
Most of the time.
Two, three bag, yeah.
And then have a box
Then I
outside.
don't have my own I too.
You ever go in the grocery and when all the bags are going to the car, you just go it all and just hand Jerry the bag and them to find the van?
Yeah.
That is how you all operate in life.
I don't hand, he's pick it up.
That is how women expected to
Yeah,
be in life.
she's
Whatever
only
baggage
opposite
they
goes.
have, automatically a man's supposed to carry that one as well. And I'm saying not everybody could communicate
You
that
even
properly.
carry the eggs.
Not everybody
So,
can communicate
I
that
know,
properly.
carry the
You even
eggs.
carry the eggs.
No,
boy.
but I particularly want women to be aware of that because I think we do keep a lot of baggage. You know, it spills over to the kids is something I always talk about because you and the man break up and many times it's the child that suffer because we can't let go of the ego and the baggage that we have with the man and it clouds the vision of what is better for the child. So I think women have work to do in terms of because we're emotional creatures, we know that we carry baggage.
Men have
we
a huge
emotional
responsibility
creatures.
too, because it's like the great Miles Monroe say, men love your women, women respect your men. They have a lack of respect on the woman's side now because women demand respect now. They don't just want to be loved; they want to be respected as well.
Right,
So
definitely.
there is a constant clash between male and female when it is, you know, you had to decipher between respecting your man, but I just make my own money. So you could really tell me.
Right, but you see, that's what we're talking about. It kind of merges with the no mind games and on the wee road. You see, if all you playing no mind games and only on the wee road, you're good, right? No mind games, meaning whatever, even though you think I hurt you, right?
I know you hurt me.
Right? Know that
No.
that we could get over this because the hurt was you should know to yourself that we on the wee road, that woman loved me, I know she didn't mean it.
Yeah, she didn't
And
mean
vice versa. If there's no mind
She
games
didn't mean to jam a friend. She didn't mean it.
and we on the wee road.
She didn't mean to
didn't
jam
But
a
she
friend.
was not on the wee road.
She
didn't mean
She
to.
didn't mean
Marlon
to go.
was just-
She
Marlon
didn't
was
mean
just
to go
told.
IHOP
Yeah.
and get a drop home from Marlon.
She was not on the wee
And
road.
She didn't mean that.
She didn't mean that. She
She
didn't
didn't
mean
mean it. Yeah.
Then
My car was
the
working,
woman
Marlon have a
was
new
on the
thing.
wee road.
Marlon
I
have a new
couldn't
thing.
even go IHOP because I had to work that day.
Yeah.
Right?
But she so wanted
didn't mean
IHOP.
that.
She so wanted it.
And
What are you talking about? We're not doing that.
She so wanted it. We just telling you.
IHOP could cause them things up, you know.
Just telling you, Nico. It doesn't matter. We just express
She
it.
didn't mean them things, eh?
Let's get some voice notes out. Let's hear from the people. Molly says, I don't bring baggage because I have to have release time to get over that bad energy, like a year or two before getting into another relationship. And that's good, Molly. I kind of realized that after because,
Took our time out.
you realize that as you get older in life. But I think when you're younger,
Now you can't, you're not waiting. When you're young, you waiting 2 years, yeah, man.
No.
Boy, yeah, but Friday you and she bust up everything all Tuesday. She crying Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Marlon day.
Yeah.
Facts. I love you don't just fool yourself. Facts. That is how it is. It's
I
not,
saw the
it's
other
no
way
different.
around though.
It's
I
that-
think women take a little longer to get
That
over.
long time, that maybe your
what?
girlfriends when Ollie was young, not now.
Took
You
a little
crazy?
longer,
No,
I will say nothing more.
not
little
now,
longer to do
Nikki. She telling you
'Cause I
lunchtime-
cried at least at 2 weeks.
lunchtime
I'm
Friday.
well fluid.
Lunchtime Friday.
I'm well fluid.
Yeah, lunchtime Friday is quarrel. Lunchtime Friday is
All you
quarrel.
done?
Done. One back and back WhatsApp until about 8 in the night. Back and back WhatsApp vex. And then
Done.
by 2 online. It's because somebody and the WhatsApp talking from 2 till about 7.
Wow.
Because somebody consoling and they spilling all how he's a dog and I never like him and da, 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 da.
She throwing her feelings out on the social. So
You understand? By
Marlon waiting in
Saturday,
the
by
slips.
Saturday 9 o'clock in the morning,
Marlon is waiting in his slips.
Marlon is there.
You see all the messages? He's a dog and
Sometimes you have to forgive and let go of the relationship. One of the hardest thing to do is forgive yourself. My rule when I first meet someone is that we are not discussing our ex or past relationships. I want to get to know you without bias. Nice one, Nigel.
Hey man, hear this. Rudy, on your point, I agree. Let me tell you why. It's 6 years now, me and Play Girl together. On November the... Can't remember. We'll make it 7. And let me tell you something. Lie. You much time I tell the truth, I almost get busted and cussed.
Yeah, boy.
I lying, fellas.
Yeah.
What? You don't have to lie all the time, but you need to lie sometimes.
oh boy, you have to, boy.
Yeah.
He said
You
don't
have
lie all the
to-
time, lie sometimes.
Adults need to heal before they begin your relationship. So else, that is not a healthy start. Yeah. Morning, everyone. If the woman was hurt in the past, then the man has to show her that he's in a relationship for the long haul. They both have to be open with each other.
I find when you get hurt and thing, you shouldn't talk to man.
Huh?
Yeah. When you get hurt in your past relationship,
Just pass man straight.
just pass man straight.
Morning, guys. Texas in the house. I can't forgive, but I cannot forget. If Jaiga quoting Bible, but remember God did not let Lucifer back in heaven after the war. Lord, yes, Nikki Menapetti.
If I want to go that level, I can go that level. I can go down CSD too. You know me. I can go down. If that don't be going to there, are we going, Nikki? Are we going down there? Let's just go.
By the women here in San Diego. The thing about when you open up and then you express it yourself, they get upset. You need to man up. You need to
boy.
That nonsense.
It's a two-edged sword.
All the
You're
time.
asking for somebody to open up and speak to you, and when they open up, you can't handle what's coming out of the man's mouth.
Because he
now
looks
you
less
over there
than.
like, oh, that's too much baggage for me. I got my own baggage. I can't handle your baggage or my baggage, but you asked me to open up.
Correct. That's right.
Facts.
You
That is
open up, you
facts.
need to man
That is
up.
facts. A lot of people that do that.
So for
No, but I think the majority of men don't open up enough, and I think that's many times that affects relationships.
Real
And men
transparent.
need to open up their mouth. Are you a talker? Like, do you open up, Jai?
Of course.
I just
when
talk
you-
too much.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like
I
that's
just
so.
talk too
Roll
much.
look like
And
gotta
I-
prod he with a big cup.
Yeah, there's no one who vex. So here, raw madam will know he vex. You see him chew them bone?
Yeah.
You see if you go mad there and he just eat a piece of chicken and he just leave it and throw the plate. She
look
gonna
raw
go.
face.
She gonna go. Like
Bro,
he
yeah.
upset about something.
Roll look like when he get vexed, he's get quiet.
He don't chew
Nah,
bone.
never,
He don't chew
never.
bone. He
No?
don't chew
Never.
bone. Nikki don't chew
Never,
bone.
never.
Once
No,
you see him
Joel,
chew
I've been
bone.
single for so long. I forget all about all my baggage. But these days, when you see you dating these men, they want to talk about the 6, 7 children mother. I mean, come on, man, them things just turn me off. All I want to do is just relax myself, enjoy you as an individual. Me don't want to hear about all of that.
And these women go wrong, girl. 6, 7. Nah.
Oh
Nah.
God. Don't
Nah,
kill
me-
him, man. Not 6 or 7. Alright, so
6,
God.
7 children,
Oh, they
right?
had to understand the world we living in now.
She will change,
You
boy.
will change. You will
So
meet a
blessing,
woman
your
at
mind is
11.
only play tricks on you when you're insecure. And forgiveness, sometimes you could forgive her, but for petty thing. But let me say thing like unfaithfulness and thing, I can't forgive you because I can't forgive you and we're going to work it out. And 3 years down the road, I can't vex with myself that I didn't quit it that time. And plus how much money spent and all kind because it don't get good. It always end up somebody had to walk away. So it's not like forgiveness. Better way run while it's early. Ojo.
Yeah, some of them dudes though.
Yeah.
That's the next thing though. When you get with a girl who has a baby daddy that is real trash, it really is a stream.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, be considerate to your brethren as
the
a
next
funny
man
fellow
that
man.
come
Oh
in.
There's an
God.
ongoing comforting you have to do there, right? True, you know.
Be
because he's still in
considerate,
his, he's still in his
like
life
with my thing. My thing nice. Dudes could have a
Yeah.
time. Them have no worries.
Yeah, no worries at all. I
Wait.
find it unfair, boy.
Yes,
After
boy.
Jaiga, boy?
I find
Man,
it
glad
unfair,
man is
boy.
wanna meet me new. Don't Jai! Don't hail me, brother. Don't hail me.
Morning. My mother always say must never tell a woman everything. You must always bend the truth a little to safeguard yourself.
Just a,
Just a,
Yo, good morning. Nikki, Rudy, Jaiga, Raw. The thing is, man, lie all the time. Lie every which way possible.
What?
So when you do tell the
fuck?
truth, you understand?
Oh,
If you
no.
understand where I'm coming from.
No, not.
If you won't know the difference, nobody he feelings will get hurt.
Wow.
Ojo.
Savan say lie
I
all the
understand
time.
exactly what you're saying, my brother.
Rudy, well with you, my brother.
Rich.
All right, Aquaman
Aqua.
is in the house.
Hey, Aqua, we had a link, my brother. Right? You link.
Morning, breakfast party. Morning, Rudy, Jaiga, Nikki.
Morning.
Nikki, at the end of the day, women must have less baggage, you know. To have all kind of program out there for women so that they could leave their baggage. That's a program for men. Men have to grow up, get with it, function. You see any program on TV for men to express their feelings.
Yeah,
Nobody
man.
care about our own feelings.
Few. There's few
Get
Nicolas
out of your
this year.
feelings
This year.
and
They started
function.
to appreciate.
They're starting to.
we don't get to say we feel our feelings is a reason for us not doing something or doing something. That is a big joke.
Well, it starts from young. I
Never
mean,
you say.
When we tell boys not to cry, I mean, it starts from young.
There's Empowered now. That is really a great initiative to help young men sort out those sort of things that we're talking about. And he's correct. There's so much programs
for
battered women. Not saying that you should be battered, don't get me wrong. For women who have been abused mentally, physically, you understand? There's no clear and comfortable space for a man to go and feel comfortable.
Boy, a simple thing like a man going to a police station to report.
He trying to hit him too hard, cuff in your face.
She now hit me there, boy. Them go and laugh.
Them laughing at you.
Yeah, well, it's a whole
that
culture
man is
change.
ended by the rum shop.
We have to change, and not only that, but that men can feel comfortable. We live in a society where it's laughed upon if men going to get any kind of mental.
Not funny at all. I don't see
real taboo.
And women like to use their vulnerability against you sometimes. Like if you come to them under that kind of thing, there's like immediately that.
And then she follow you in the police station too and be hanging. Yes, I hit you. Yes, I hit him.
And you're big and stupid.
I hit him hard slap. Yes, officer, I hit him.
What you gonna do, me? All you know what you be doing, me be frustrating me right through that. You have to get lashed. Like, ho.
I always believe that your past should stay in the past. Anytime someone into your past all the time, forget it. That relationship will never last. Because sometimes certain things in relationship the other person doesn't want to hear, and they start thinking differently of you when they start to hear all what you went through and da. As for me, if I'm to go into a relationship, there was always no baggage. And in terms of forgiveness, I would just keep forgiving and forgiving and forgiving,
I don't believe in
Illustrator songs are nice.
I don't believe in that. That's Illustrator?
Yeah,
Illustrator, I don't think that you should not visit the past at all, because
I want to know.
Your past kind of fix your future. You dig? And if you with someone, you love someone, you will because who is to know? I meet somebody beautiful, everything, all Nikki, Nikki like nobody. Nikki like, oh, cool, Jaiga, I love her, she's nice and it's good. And then all of a sudden,
and then
6 years down the road,
she was a man before.
No, God, not that drastic. God, not that drastic. Why you gotta go there? No, you find out that she was part of the 1995 genocide.
Oh wow! We went from.
Jaiga, I had something I have to tell you for
the long. When I was 15, I was
part. I have it on my chest.
At 15 years old, I was part of the genocide. I really massacred over 75 people, and I have asked them.
One going from man to
I have something to
tell you. Whole of Europe.
I know we together like a year now, but in 2015, I was a man.
And have some women who want a Marlon even when the relationship is
real.
Poor Marlon. Happy birthday, Lady Lava. Today's her birthday.
Do me a favor, go find your child father. Do me a favor, don't come here, I not the dada.
Last time that I check.
Hey, they play with girl, play with man, he's a dog, a dirty dog. And I'm making no breakfast for you. I can't believe you so bold for to tell Ojo world you just lie.
Hey, at least the man honest girl. What's wrong with you, girl?
You can be honest.
You have an honest man.
He's not getting any breakfast.
You feel you're listening?
And she said a big.
She vexed. She vexed.
What's that?
Play with girl vex.
Play with girl vex. She can't believe you play with man. Tell Ojo well he does lie.
Tell people you're lying.
Oh God.
The man honest.
You get no breakfast. You better buy doubles this morning.
That the other doubles ain't gonna kill you one day. And it's the weekend, or they can patch up by Sunday.
Yeah.
There's only be vexed. See, Fridays are good if they get vexed. There's one little freedom. Yeah. She go still think and she watch us at a lifetime until about 3 tomorrow evening, and then carry a box of food. Wherever she like a nice box of food. I mean, she go, will you bring there? You put sauce on it? Yeah. How much you buy? What drinking with this? Oh, you buy? Okay. And all of that good done. Nice and easy to get to them.
So
easy.
Try to say his food is
the best icebreaker in a relationship. From the time you want
significant
other that get away.
You horn me or something. And
nah,
you walk
horn
in
is different. Horn is
like
different.
a bucket of chaos.
Nah, horn different. Nah, horn is cook.
I turn in pot.
Yeah, horn is when you crack the door. From the time you suspect that she sees a bad message or something and she coming home to rob, make sure by the time
Start
she
to
crack
cook.
that door, has some pimento and shadow anything burning so she can smell the aroma. And coming and she'll put on the bag and pass you straight away. Here, door. All you hear is this. A door will close hard, then you hear. And next door will close, then thing. And here this go, there's go and wash. She take her clothes and start to wash immediately. They just want to wash clothes. Picking up sheet, start to wash the sheet, pillowcase, take pull down curtain. While all that going on, don't say nothing. Just keep cooking.
Ladies, if you go home today and your man is cooking and washing,
And watch me, when you see, and here you know get sticky with your pot, and here they do. Season all the
he's
shrimp.
no
and-
good, eh?
Season all the shrimp and thing and put it in clear view. When they passing through the thing of washing thing, and here to get the attention, my brother, let's take off the internet.
You real cook.
Take off the internet.
You real cook.
Take off, yeah, take off the internet. And when you take off the internet now, something wrong with the internet. They had to come to you because remember you see technician. You play, it's something wrong with the internet. What happened against you? Let me think. Thing for it on. Thing. And why just sign up there to fix that? So what are you making there? That shrimp? Here, and make sure you cut up all the garlic and so you leave everything. They say,
ladies, if you go home today and your man is cooking shrimp,
garlic shrimp. Is garlic shrimp you cooking?
So I get
your
every
man
Friday.
warning you,
Every
eh?
Friday,
Hey,
Mr. Boy,
your
that
man
podcast.
is warning you.
No, Nikki, I didn't say if your man or do not do
He's
that.
up to slackness.
Do not do that.
If
Do
the man
not-
cooking,
Do not
he's
say
up
that.
to- If on
Come
a
on,
Friday
man, oh
evening,
gosh.
Do not
he
say
listening to Jaiga and you walk in. And as you walk in, you smell pimento and garlic burning. And as you pass, you see shrimp and clever.
yeah, but Rogo, you know man cook now.
Do not say that, Nicole.
No, he just always cook. I talk
I
about
just always
all
cook.
on a Friday.
I-
If he's making
You don't normally
garlic
cook.
shrimp.
Yeah.
When you always
Yeah.
cooking, you can't tell, but you have to know. It's a special way you have to do it. I
My
can't-
bounce back was 1 week. Went from a 6-year relationship, and 1 week I was under someone else. Oh, man, go to therapy. Just go. Morning scrapes.
Good therapy, boy.
Just go.
What's this?
Lie.
You
know
hear
this song?
lie?
You know that song already?
You hear lie?
It says it all.
That's lie.
By women like to play them talking
This is
thing.
a
And when them ball and
psychologist.
man don't talk, them talking thing to pull out thing out of you so them can get to know you better and you know your own self. And for they start by lying too because I never meet a girl say she had 5 man. As I meet a girl, I was with only 2.
Yeah.
Gotta
So
multiply by 3.
the relationship based on life. But by the time you see symptoms and vibes, like
Gotta multiply by
boy,
3.
God,
By
telling
3.
you because if you
Butcher is our own show in-house
multiply by
Nah,
psychology.
boy. Butcher had to get pull up there. He had to get pull up. He had to
Butcher
pull
know,
it. Nah,
Butcher
hold on. Let me show you how to
Butcher
deal with
know,
Butcher. I
Butcher
deal with Butcher like this.
Butcher say,
Calm down. Tell some boy
believe
say
in
calm
God,
down.
telling you, boy, get rid of the bad to make room for the good. So take God's signs. Oh, Joe.
Butcher say he never meet a girl yet that is come and tell the truth from the beginning. Well, I had 5 man with 6 miles always, but I was only with 2 people before. Yo, there 2 people before.
that is a whole
All let
different
us talk about
show.
we line.
Oh, is it? I was the 2
Men
people
lie,
before.
women lie, numbers do lie. Ujo,
Cartel.
Friday.
What's a
Cartel.
recount?
Cartel.
Butcher, what's a recount?
They were always in 2.
Baby man here, Jaiga, you don't know, but like you know she cousin, she greedy. You know greedy, she greedy. Greedy and all greedy.
Buddy, listen
We
to
are
what I'm
not
telling
getting
you.
between you and play with woman.
Listen to what I'm telling you. That is always the breaking of the ice is food.
Food, boy.
Food is always the breaking of the especially because watch me, most times 90% of the
Jerry no
relationship,
Chinese food with me.
90% of man-woman relationship when you now start courting is be over food. That's why you learn people.
yeah.
You're going to get something to eat. So once you figure out what it is your significant other like, if you could make it, 100, kudos to you. If you can't, make sure and get there.
Yeah, get.
Like
You
right
better get
now, you know it is in this COVID time, it's a little rough and thing little hard. You go by a nice place. You could go by Chutters right now and get a rasta pasta, and she still want to be vexed. But if I bring my rasta pasta on
Gold,
$90, so that you play, you turn up your eye.
Yeah.
But it's back and I'm mashing up everything because at $190 I pay for that. You better eat and not be vexed.
Forgiveness is important and necessary, but women can't leave things alone. They always have to bring up
Thank you.
back things, and the narrative of the story is always different to suit them. By the time you hear her version of what happened, you'll be like, "Wait, he's a dog boy."
Correct.
Morning, Nadine. Carla, in Atlanta.
Jaiga, is that why he was in the kitchen frying fish?
Wow.
He's a regular chef.
Wow. No, bro. I was
Regular
helping
chef.
out. It was Dong birthday, and I just helped my brethren. How you sure it had none of that going on with me right now?
Everybody is frying fish.
Morning,
Right now, it had
Roxanne.
none of that going on with me. None of that. None.
Roxanne from the Bronx. Hi.
Plus UGA this morning.
We want to say happy birthday to son Anderson Fleming. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Every mountain and this get garlic shrimp.
You see how Nikki make the thing bad? Guys, let me hold on. Let me clear this up.
Every
You'll
month she
eat
just
your
get
garlic
garlic
shrimp,
shrimp.
girl,
Let
cool
me
yourself,
clear
eh?
this up. Nikki,
But it's COVID time.
she want to talk about me, this manipulating minds of the listeners. Nikki takes something innocent I was trying to express and turn it into something dark. I am not saying when your man prepare garlic shrimp for his honey, I never said that.
Ladies, did he set it up that fellas, if
No.
you know she coming home to rob or something?
What I said
you
was...
think we just rob out so is woman. You was
What?
doing something.
I said if you
no, but girl
listen...
getting garlic shrimp every
When
month.
you look at the YouTube, you will hear when I say maybe she saw something in your phone or something was off. And if you know
Off.
she's coming home
Off.
with an attitude
Off.
to mend it, to keep the
Prepare a meal,
relationship
prepare a
nice,
meal, prepare a
prepare a meal, guy. And
Prepare a
I
meal.
suggested a garlic shrimp is a nice gesture.
Yes. Ojo will butcher for governor. Butcher for governor.
Butcher.
Nikki turn it into... Ladies, when you see a man making garlic shrimp for you, only horn in you. I never said that. Stop doing
Good
that.
morning, guys. This is one of the few Friday mornings that I actually agree with Rudy. You can forgive someone. Doesn't mean that you're angry with them or anything like that. You're forgiven for you and for your mental state, but doesn't mean that you have to stay with them. You can't tell someone how to love you, but you can choose how to be loved. So taking baggage from one relationship to another, of course, is a no-no. Take the time, sort yourself out before you go into another relationship. Therefore, if something looks fishy in your new relationship that might trigger something, take the time to watch at what it is before you're thinking of accusing the person of doing the same thing that the person from the past do to you.
It doesn't always work.
Thank you, neighbor.
Okay, Go ahead, bro.
Early morning.
You get a man.
I listen good all the time, I just calm, I just mellow this morning. I say, let me listen. Then Butcher paint a picture that I don't really like and I ain't really appreciate on behalf of the women. So I just want to clarify something. First of all, women don't lie, not just so. Not just so. That woman check for you. That woman putting your feelings before hers. That woman saying to herself, nah boy, if I ain't want to hurt him in that kind of way. Because men so sensitive. They say they're not sensitive, but men so sensitive. At any time a woman go through that kind of mental process and say, nah.
You can't handle it.
That is not the best thing for me to tell him. She checked for you. Don't ask me stupid questions. Don't ask me nothing that would get yourself, get your feelings hurt. You know what I mean? Is you do yourself that.
Yeah, this next one.
What?
That's all she does like, That's all she does like. Always want to justify the nonsense.
Butcher for president, boy.
Yes, boy. Always want to justify nonsense right through.
Okay, guys. Real voice note. Sorry, couldn't get out all. But we're getting ready to hand over to Takil and the boys. Well, that's it. Yeah, we have to extend this Mars versus Venus. We can't get enough stuff out. We need to start from 6.
Yeah, let me just do this. Hold on, time.
Have a great one, guys.
This.